Clickbait. Lately, I've been on very primitive smartphone technology, uh, and my parents didn't want me to use my phone during the exams, and I thought that was a good excuse to do an experiment. So here are my takeaways. First of all, in the first day and the third day, my smartphone was very low because I was already giving exams, and so I spent a good amount of time at school or just studying in the house, and I did not use any kind of device in that time. So I couldn't really guess what was happening on second day where I was home all day. I had a kind of mediocre time with the phone. I ever used a timer for before the math exam to time my sum and time on the stopwatch feature, or if I'm gone down to get something or to play, that's a timer which vibrates crazy, so you'd know that it's time to go home. Anyhow, other than that, this phone has a task pane where you can set reminders that you want to do this and that. But with this phone, with these type of buttons, it's really impossible to type on, which I could not. So I figured out another way. It has an instant shortcut to voice notes. So all of this that I'm going to speak today is what I actually taped on the phone with at each night. So the whole day would end and I would summarize it in my voice notes, and then I would make a separate folder for voice notes of a phone experience, which is very lame. Why did I do anyhow? Next up is that the phone is impossible to break. This is vintage technology. One time I actually dropped it while running on concrete, and some people stepped on it and nothing really happened. But then it is as easy to break it with a very simple trick. I pushed a hammer through it. Shouldn't have done it, but I successfully cracked it at one point. Not really proud of it, but I don't know, it feels like an achievement. I broke the true armor of the smartphone world. After that, I think the most important thing that should be talked about is the camera. It's obviously very bad, but it has a reflector on the back so that if you can see what the camera is seeing, I don't know for what reason, and the camera is really small. If you can see it, the camera unit is big, not the camera. It's just a tiny dot that you cannot even see. I used a magnifying glass to actually see if something is there, but it's so tiny I cannot even get it in the camera focal range. I don't know why. And so I actually searched what the aperture of this camera is, but a Google result apparently reveals nothing. I have a laptop here in case if you're wondering why I'm looking down. There's bullet points which I should speak. I don't know, I shouldn't have done that. So according to Google, this phone doesn't exist, because it gave me all the other phones except this, even the older versions of this phone, of the GT series, but this phone doesn't exist, so you have no information about that. Other than that, I think one more thing that should be talked about, definitely, is social media. I was away from, I think, Instagram and Facebook for more than 10 days. I was using it on my phone too. And it is such a great experience. One positive takeaway I have from this whole event, this whole exam festival, that when I quit my phone, I actually thought, even now, I'm not this detox was great. Oh my god, I need more green tea. Oh, why green? Detox is so wrongly associated with green tea. It should be talked about too. But anyhow, so I thought that 90% this won't happen. Other YouTubers and the bigger people, celebrities do this and they're like, oh, it was a great detox and everybody should do it. But that didn't happen except for social media. And I'm so happy that I'm not willing to get on social media anymore. I'll just play games when I get this big phone back. And now that I have the big phone back, I do not have to open laptops to listen to songs, which is the most important thing I missed. That's the most negative, I don't know, whatever you call it. I could not listen to songs between breaks, from studying, because I am very lazy to just boot my laptop only to listen to one song, which is 3 minutes 50 seconds long. That's lame. Anyhow, that's been it. I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you in the next one.